Hey everybody, welcome to the Old Subscribers Edition. Want to thank everybody for stopping by tonight. You picked a great night to join in. Even if you're joining in a little later on, you're going to not want to miss this show. We've got two awesome giveaways from two awesome people in the HO community. The good news is even if you don't win, you still have a chance to buy some of their awesome stuff because they make it available to everybody in the general public. But you can't beat free, and they donated some stuff to me to give away to the channel as our way of saying thank you for supporting the HO community. So thank you all for spending some time tonight, and you picked a really good night to join in live. And I gifted the 5 memberships that YouTube gave me. I forgot to give 5 away last week. I apologize. And today is the last day of the month. So I'll give away the first set of 5 on Monday night's show for Monday night slot cars. And that way I don't forget to give away the 10 that YouTube gives me. So I'd like to welcome Roski. Welcome back, Roski, Canadian survivalist, Marco Twisted, Rico Bobby, I'm guessing Rico Bobby, and Michael Clark, and thank you, Mike and John, for welcoming them in, and Jim, thank you for welcoming them in. Yeah, John, you don't want to make the slot car mafia rat pack mad. Hey, Jeff, thanks for joining back in. Hey, Mark, thank you for joining back in, buddy. Hope you and the family are doing well in the old FLA. Hey, Keith, one of the men of the hour. Hey, Steve, thank you for joining in. Jim G Bud's back. John, Slightly Mad's here. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. We're shooting right on up. Like I said, we got a really good show tonight. We've got a good auction. No Look What Scott's Got because we're actually giving away the Look What Scott's Got from last Saturday night. And if you missed out on last Saturday night show, we gave away all sorts of pit kits and cars and just all sorts of stuff. It was a good show. I love giving back to the community and the people that show up on the subscriber show. It's fun for me. Hope it's fun for you. Just as a friendly reminder, if you do win a pit kit or some of the diorama stuff, it will ship to you for free. And if you're so inclined and you do bid and win on an auction car, then that means your car will also ship for free. So you could win free all the way around. But even if you don't do any of those things, I want to thank you for joining in. We do have the 60, 70, 80 giveaway, thanks to Adam, the original Adam Hurt, Adam Slot Cars and More, Adam, Brianna, and Alex have donated the pit kits for the 60, 70, 80. And as a bonus, I've got a surprise car that nobody's seen yet that we'll also give away at the 80 mark that the other 3 winners will be eligible for, including the diorama winners. And then if we do manage to get to 100 for some reason, which I doubt, but if we do, then I do have a brand new AFX Mega G Plus that once again has not been seen, but is sitting right here that I'll be more than happy to give away to the lucky winner of that. So we've got Keith's diorama stuff, the pop-up tent, the set of 4 stack tires, 4 people, 2. We got an umbrella girl, a sign girl, a cameraman, and a driver. And then we've got a Scotty Potty besides the pop-up tent. And then the other giveaway is that awesome Porsche 962 Coca-Cola body that he sent the big history on that I will send along with that car. So the person that wins it will get that history that Keith included. So you'll know the history on that specific bodied car and be able to tell your friends and brag about it because you've got an exact replica from Keith and his awesome diorama stuff. So thank you, Keith, for giving that to the channel, all those great gifts to be able to give away. And if you guys want to purchase any of Keith's stuff, I've got his information down below and he can hook you up. Trust me, there's several of us that are in this chat that have his stuff. And then if that wasn't good enough, then Steve with Rooster Racing has also offered to build a custom chassis for whoever wins that body. Him and his wife aren't going to be able to make it tonight. They have an engagement, their daughter's birthday. So they're going out with her, dancing, having some good times. So hope they have fun. Happy birthday to her. And he said he'd be back on Monday night show. But I do want to say thank you again to Steve with Racing for donating that chassis that'll go with that body to one lucky winner. And if you're wanting to buy something from Steve yourself, once again, if you hit more twice, it expands underneath this video, and you can reach out to Steve with Rooster Racing, and he can hook you up on one of those awesome chassis. And if you want one of those awesome signs, you can go to the mx69.com website and see Luke, and he can get you all hooked up with a discount and get you one of those awesome signs that you see like right there. Matt with Manchild Motorsports and MCM Slot Cars also does these awesome controller holders right here that you may see in several other YouTube creators' videos. That's because they work. They come with the hardware and they're really convenient. You can mount them any way you like. It includes the hardware. So great stuff for Matt there too. So be sure and check him out. G-Bud's Custom and Speed Shop won a pit kit once again from the giveaway from last week. And he mentioned in the members meeting that he's going to build it, customize it, send it back, and it's going to be a giveaway too. So we've got another future G-Bud's Custom giveaway. And if you haven't won one of his, you want to. And if you don't win, you still want to reach out to him to have him do your custom build for paint jobs, chassis, you name it. That's why it's called Customs and Speed Shop. So reach out to G-Bud, watch some of his videos. You can see the awesome work. I know several people, once again, have bought his stuff and none have been disappointed. So be sure and support G-Bud, and you're going to have a chance to win one of his custom creations when he gets it back to me. So I can't wait to see that. Hey, Josh. Hey, Steffi. Hope Mike's doing okay with the car. Hey, Rob. Thanks for joining in, buddy. Sorry, I was in my ramble looking at the channel. Okay, I scrolled up. Got Mike, got Slightly Mad. Mr. Rodriguez, thank you again. There's Steffi. Yep. The dude, thank you, dude. Sorry if I missed you, Josh. Hope you're doing well. He's still over there. Yeah. That's the way the car thing works, Steffi. You have it in your head, it's only going to take this much time. And then this much time just goes right by, and then you realize it's going to take this much time. Because all it takes is one bolt to fight you. My Mustang that I'm trying to get running again should between 675 and 725, somewhere in there. All motor. Almost out like an hour ago. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because there's a wire that's connected somewhere. There's a bolt that you missed. I've just done it so many times on my Mustang that it's like muscle memory. But if you're doing a car for the first time, yeah, it's going to take a while. Hey, Danny, thank you for welcoming everybody. Haven't seen your brother in here yet, but he joins us in later. 406, great Ford motor. Yeah, that's a rare bird. Not a lot of people even know about that. It's like the 352. A lot of people don't know about that. Everyone knows about a 351, but no one knows about the 352, the old truck motor. Crazy stuff. Well, shoot, we're booming right on up. Like I said, we got the 60, 70, 80 giveaway for the pit kits. Once again, thanks to Adam, Alex, and Brianna with Adam Slot Cars and More, the original Adam Hurt and the Hurt family. They're out camping and they're watching us live. They just had them a nice little cookout dinner that I'm all jealous of. Jim Slot Cars and More and Slot Car Obsessions had cutlets, I believe, in the oven. So, I mean, all these people are making me hungry. A 352. See, John? Yeah, there you go. Oh, the one in the video, the motor itself made between 550 to 600, and then the one in the video that I ran a 250 shot of nitrous in it, and so the math says it made around 750 horse to 775 on the bottle, but no more bottle. It's been weaned Just going with compression and alcohol. When I can ever finally get it done. Definitely left overnight. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's microwave night for Scott, like it's been for the last couple of weeks. Hey, rookie. Thanks for joining in, man. Last time we heard from you, you were out in the woods enjoying that great outdoors yourself. Don't tell Rich no more bottle. Yeah, well, hopefully Rich is having fun moving. I know how much fun I had. Yeah, Rob, I'm trust me, I'm trying like hell. Uh, Big time. Hey, Ed. My dad was given some bonus time, and thankfully he was because of the issues with the engine builder that are coming to a close. So one way or another, hopefully, sometime by the end of next month, I can have a running car again because I just got to get it someplace. Hey, man. No, anytime you can join in, we appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm not touching anything. I thought that was him doing that. Hey, Roski, welcome to the members club, man. YouTube picked you out and gave you a free membership for a month. So be sure and join in next Saturday afternoon. Yeah, afternoon your time. If you get the time and join the member show, buddy. Congratulations. And I believe I heard Bob with Electric Avenue say you were like in third place in the competition. So you're doing well, man. Keep it up. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to comment. I was actually doing stuff in between. Just a quick update on my dad. He's moved out from the hospital and now he's in a rehab center to get physical therapy to get him walking, hopefully, or at least as mobile as they can try to get him right now. So everything on the good upswing as far as that goes. So thank you again, everybody that reached out. I appreciate that. I won't spend a lot of time on it, but that is good news, and I'd like to share the good news when I can. Because, like I said, I'm upset about my Mustang not running right now. I've got a motor sitting over there in the corner of the garage that I can't even run right now. And until I get the money, I don't want to tear it apart. It's just sitting there staring at me saying, look at how much money you spent. Yeah, Rick, thank you, man. Thank you, Mike. You know, yeah, that's like I said, I got the bonus time and I'm going to make sure that I try to take full advantage of it. So yeah, he actually got moved in yesterday afternoon. Yeah, well, John, yeah, that's the part I try not to remember. Yeah. Yeah, I do need a sponsor, Rob. Regrettably, it's sad. One of the guys that was one of the sponsors on the car is the guy that did the motor thing to me, which is sad. But the other guy, one of my other sponsors, CNR Racing Transmissions, regrettably, Roy, he passed away. And then Missouri Horse Auction, um, she got really ill and they sold that business so they could just concentrate on trying to live the rest of their lives because she was so sick. And in fact, her husband passed away last fall, so she's no longer doing the racing thing. And then Wrinkle Color Works, the body shop that I had, his wife has an illness, and so he's basically cut off doing stuff. He said he'd help me out if I needed him to, but you know what I'm saying. He actually told me just take the sticker off the car because I don't want people to call me. So if you add in all of those plus the guy that screwed me over, then I literally have no more sponsors. Yeah. But the good thing is, Rob, that with all that bad news, hopefully that somewhere along the way, karma will come back and somebody will replace the money that they gave because the people you can't replace. Those people were my friends, and except the one now, he's not so much my friend. But the others that I mentioned, yeah, they're all my friends. Throw one of my stickers on the car. I'll throw out some kids your way. Nice. Uh, yeah. No, and see, here's the good news is when the car is up and running, I'm going to have the back glass or somewhere on the car is going to be dedicated to the channel, and then the channel members are going to have their names on the car on glass somewhere because I don't put anything on my paint unless people pay me a lot of money. Um, but so stuff on the glass so that the members are going to have their names on the car. It goes full circle. Yeah, exactly, Rob. That's what I'm saying. Yep. Nope. Positive outlook, man. That's why I know I'm going to get it running, even if I don't get it running the way I want to get it running. The goal is now is to save the money for the camshaft and the timing chain and the gaskets. And if I get those three things myself, then I don't. Pardon my French. I don't give a damn if it makes the kind of horsepower that I wanted it to make or not, as long as the thing runs without blowing up and my dad can sit in the truck or hopefully he can get out and we can take his side by side and he can be right up there along the fence and watch me run it. That's the goal. Hopefully I get there. But that those little parts that I just mentioned aren't cheap, and anybody knows it's built a motor. And so yeah. Yeah, Rob, I take pride in making sure that it all looks sticky, and believe it or not, it's got a. I raced it with the factory front seat. I took out the passenger seat when I ran, but I've still got a back seat in it, and my roll bar goes down in between the back of the front and the back seat part, and then it goes over the rear part where you lean back. You farm out all the work to the car? Nope. The only thing that, I don't do is, build the motor or the transmissions. Everything else on that car, the wiring, well, obviously the paint I didn't do, but I did take off all the body panels to do that. But I did paint the whole bottom of the car. I actually, uh, chemically cleaned it and then, Rust-Oleumed it, the whole bottom, of the car. Yeah. It's, it's hard to it's weird to say that it's a classic Mustang because I don't look at it that way. I just look at it as my Mustang. But when people go, "Oh, you own a classic," I'm like, "Yeah, well, I guess so. Yeah, that's technically what it is." But yeah. Yeah, no, rookie. I would love to be able to have the money to take it to some shop and say, "This is what I want done." But my dad is the one that he was a certified diesel mechanic, and he is the one that taught me everything that I know. He passed it down to me, and so that's why I like to say I've got a liberal arts education because I'm not a master of anything, but I can dabble in a lot of stuff and kind of hold my own. Uh, yeah, see, Keith, that's that. You know what I'm talking about. Then you know what I'm saying. I mean, my dad was always like, we're not taking it to some shop to work on it. I can fix it. And then how I learned was being his little tool guy by basically running and getting tools or handing tools. And then as I got older, then it turned into you take this off while I do this. So I literally hands-on learned it. It's not that I'm afraid to build my motor. It's just that there is so much so many little things that actual engine builders that do it all the time do, little tricks and stuff that they do, that I don't know, and then because I don't do it enough. So it's worth it to me to let them do those little tricks that they do them and have a better running motor. Exactly, rookie. Yep. Hey, there's Randy. We were talking about you, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, Zim. Hope you're doing well, bud. Yeah, see, I used to do iron heads and stuff like that, but yeah, now you can just buy stuff so cheap that you know you don't need to spend the hours doing it, and a machine can do them all the very same. Where you're constantly getting out. Whenever I did ports on my early Mustangs, getting out the mic and making sure every port was dimensionally the same if you could, and then screwing up sometimes, and yeah. Oh yeah, see, small block. My dad was into the big blocks. He was into the FEs, and so that's what I got to see a lot of. But then when I turned 16, um, I decided I wanted to go into debt, and I bought my uh, first Mustang whenever I was 19. And so, and then when I was 20, I decided it wasn't fast enough. And then that's when my dad taught me how to work on my own Mustang 302. An 85 Mustang GT is what I bought in 1986. Hey, Ryburn, thank you for showing up, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Got some awesome cars tonight. And I know you like the Mega G's, so I've got at least one, maybe two of them going to be possibly picked for next week's auction. So if you're interested in the Mega G cars, be sure and tune in next week. But that's not to say that I don't have some pretty bad to the bone cars here tonight. So if you're just now tuning in, thank you. I appreciate it. If you're watching later, I'm sorry that you're going to miss out on the awesome giveaway. But tonight we have a special giveaway from Keith Rooster Horton. He's in the chat tonight. His information's down below if you want to reach out to him and get some of his custom stuff. But he donated to the channel that I could keep it, I could sell it, do whatever I wanted to help out the channel if I wanted to do with it. And so I personally decided last Saturday that I want more people to get his stuff in their hands so that they see the kind of quality work that he does, and then they'll be ordering some more too. So tonight we're going to be giving away one of his little diorama sets, what I call. It's got a pop-up tent. It's got a Scotty potty. It comes with 4 sets of stacked tires, and it also comes with 4 individual HO scale sized people. An umbrella girl, a sign girl, a cameraman, and a driver. And so that's one of the free prizes that you can win tonight just for being a subscriber and winning, however the contest goes whenever we get there. And then the other prize is also from Keith, and that is the body that you saw in there, the 962 body that was in the thumbnail, that special Coca-Cola livery. There's a big history on that. I read it all off last Saturday night. Go by and check that out. The winner will get that history that Keith sent me, and Steve with Rooster Racing is going to throw in a custom chassis with that body. So someone's going to win a custom body and a custom chassis, both from the Roosters, Keith Rooster Horton and Rooster Racing with Steve. So we've got some pretty badass stuff. That doesn't include 60, 70, 80 giveaways for the pit kits that Adam Slot Cars and more with Adam, Brianna, and Alex have donated to the channel. We get to 80. I've got a bonus car that I've thrown in. We get to 100. I've got another bonus, which is an AFX Mega G Plus car that nobody's seen yet. So it'll be a surprise to everybody whenever we get there. So a lot of free stuff. All you got to do is be a subscriber. And if you're one of the lucky winners, boom, it gets shipped out to you for free. If you are so inclined and you decide you want to bid and buy a car and you're the winner of that car and you win one of the free prizes, the pit kit or the diorama or the body, then that means your order ships for free. So that means your car would ship for free with the items that you won. So kind of a cool thing there. And we're only 11 of people. Yeah, I like free too, Keith. So I'm giving it away free so more people can see your stuff, my friend. Because just so you guys know, this stuff isn't 3D printed again. This is molded from Keith's Custom Molds. So this isn't some 3D print program that he put in there. These are actual molds and made with his special mixture that he said he could give me the recipe, but he'd have to shoot me when I read it. So kind of like KFC's secret recipe. We know it's there, but we just don't know exactly what it is. I haven't been Zim. I've been uh, all sorts of busy. Oh, nice. Slightly. Well, we were only 11. Now we're 14. Oh, no, nothing wrong with it. I'm just pointing out there's a difference between what he did and what a 3D print does. Pork Chop Custom does some awesome 3D stuff. The guy that does the Pro Tinker Toys custom cars is 3D printed. But he just wanted me to point out that this stuff is not 3D printed; it is actually done from a mold that he has to actually, create the mold itself and then pour and then make sure everything doesn't come out with air bubbles and all that stuff. If you watched how the molds and stuff like that are done, and what's really cool about Keith's body molds is that they're lighter than the factory AFX body. So if you go back, I can't remember which episode it was on the Monday Night Slot Cars, but he sent me a Monte Carlo SS body that he did, and I have a Ford Fusion body on my racing Mega G Plus stock car, and it literally picked up 2/10 of a second just switching the body because it's that much lighter. So, like I said, I can't recommend this stuff. I can't think of a better way to get it into people's hands free, and then that way they get to see it firsthand. Hopefully, they'll hit him up and get some more of his awesome. You see, that's a good question, Zim. Yeah, that's people. Rookie just said that he's got all sorts of stuff invested in 3D printers. Zim Michael Rookie is wanting to know what's a good one to start off with. Hey, Patrick, thank you for showing up tonight, buddy. We got all sorts of Patricks and Steves and Marks and Mikes. All depends on the budget. Yep. Yeah, see, Pork Chop Customs, Randy. Yep. I know you have his sticker up on your wall. Good stuff. Well, let me see here. We got two, four, six, eight, nine. Okay, so the members picked one extra car out. And, like I said, if they want to throw in an extra, it's no big deal to me. So instead of the eight tonight, we've got nine. But I have nine bad to the bone cars. We've got TYCO, and we have AF, and we've got Tony AFX in here as well, and AFX Race Match. So, yeah, really, really cool cars tonight. Um, and then when we're done with the auction, whether they sell or whether they don't, like I said, no pressure to bid or buy anything. Then we're going to do the giveaways. We'll start off with the pit kits if we get to the 60, 70, 80. If we don't, then we're going to jump right into the giveaways from Keith Rooster Horton and Steve with Rooster Racing. And if it bumps up and we still get to give away something, after that, then we will. If not, then we'll just end the show with that right there. That'd be a good way to end, is somebody winning and getting some stuff shipped to them for free. So what I'm going to do now is swap the camera over to give you guys a little drooling look at the little diorama stuff there. The umbrella girl fell over. She had one too many spritzers. And the sign girl's all propped up against one of the stacks of tires, but it still looks pretty badass. And once again, that's uh, Keith Rooster Horton down below. And all I did was put a Mega G Plus body underneath it. You don't need a clip with this body either. But the chassis that's going to come with it is going to be from Rooster Racing. Well, that's not that bad, rookie. $280. That's cheaper than what I thought they'd be. I was thinking like $500. So you can see the umbrella girl, the cameraman, the driver, and the sign girl back there. Get the Scotty Potty, 4 sets of stacked tires, and the pop-up tent. And then that's one of the prizes. The other prize is the body with a Rooster Racing custom chassis. And if you notice, he kind of color coordinated it all together. But if you win one, you cannot win the other. Just so we're clear. I don't want one person winning all of this. That's why I broke it up into 2. So if you win one, you can't win the other. And the first winner is going to get to pick what they want. So you really want to hang around, because you never know when we're going to do the giveaway, because we never know when the auction's going to end. And I agree, Steffi. Yeah, he did a good job. The cameraman looks like he's looking right at it. And like I said, those 4 GT40 rims on that Porsche looked at on that, with that chassis and that body, that looks pretty cool. Oh, no problem, Ryburn. Thanks for showing up tonight, buddy. Be sure and try to get that thing charged up so you can enter the giveaway later on. You want to win some of this stuff, buddy. Trust me. Good stuff. So if you missed it, we do have the auction cars up here. I believe. Yeah. So we got some bad to the bone auction cars for tonight. And like I said, the members pick the cars, and then the subscribers pick in what order we're going to auction them off at. So what I'm going to do is I'll just kind of give a brief flyby, and then I'll pick them up and give a little history on them and answer any questions. And then somebody will tell me when they want to start with whichever one. And then obviously I'm not going to clear off the diorama stuff. I'll just put the car that's up for auction down here. But what we have to start off the night is a couple of TYCO twin pack cars. So this is the one twin pack bet. Like I pointed out to the members, what's different about this one is it does have the marker lights and the fog lights painted in. And it does have the reverse lights and the tailpipes and the little skirt blacked in right there. On the one that's in the packaging, that's a single packaged car, it does not have those details. This is what makes that twin pack version of this car unique. You can see it's in great shape, and it is barely used. Now, the other car that comes in that twin pack is the silver vet here. Oh yeah, Rob. No, these things are beast. That's why, and this one's brand new. So this is a new old stock loose. It came out of the same twin pack. This one just hadn't been opened up until I yanked it out. So you're literally looking at a brand new version of that twin pack car. Got the chrome rims, and you can see never ever been ran. We have an awesome version of the Ferrari F40. You can see there it's got a little rash on the top. Like I said, I don't hide anything. The wing's not been broken and re-glued. You can see. And the Ferrari is there on both sides. The mirror, or the front windshield logo, and then on the sides. So it's got a little bit of the Ferrari worn off compared to that side. But all in all, great shape and barely used. We have the TYCO Racing truck, number 55. Got all the logos on it. Nothing's broken. Nothing's really scratched. The only thing it's missing is the roll bar. And G-Buzz said you could find probably one of these at Slot Car Central. And it does have a brand new Magnum 440 chassis underneath it. So, brand new. And then the last TYCO for tonight is the mail-in car. And this is a new old stock. And this is the one that you could mail in, and they would a penny or something like that, and like $2 shipping, and then they would mail it out to you if you bought a car. So this is a cool one to have. That's the only way you could get that car. They didn't package it. Now we're going to go into the Aurora AFX. We got an awesome looking Ferrari 512. Posts aren't broken. The glass isn't all scratched up. The wing isn't broke off. It's got the rear pipes in the back. It's the non-lighted body, so you can see there. And it's got the dark glass. And there's several versions of this. There's like a clear glass with lights and so on and so forth. But this is a great looking one, and nothing's broken. The next one we have here does have some damage, and I am going to point it out. You can see the A-pillar's broken. It just needs to be pried up and re-glued, and it does have a crack right there. It's on a Magna Traction chassis, but it is lighted. Okay. And the light works just like the cars run. I don't sell cars unless they run. So there's the two flaws with it. Looks like it got smashed. When it did, it probably cracked that whenever it hits something. But still in decent shape. Then we have the Tommy version years. Have a Bill Elliott number 11 Ford Thunderbird. You can see there all the tampos in great shape. Just a second, Michael. I'll pull it out. It's got a red arm. That's what's in the Ferrari 512. And there's the Bill Elliott you can see. And there's a little whatever, I don't know what that is on the plastic. See it right there. But no big scratches. All the tampos in good shape. Someone did run it. They put silicone tires on it. You can see that. And it does run. It's on turbo chassis. That's a good looking car. Yeah, I've got both those versions. I got the clear glass and the dark. So good looking Bill Elliott red Thunderbird. And then I saved what I consider the best for last. This is the Dan Gurney AFX Race Masters number 3 GT40. You can see it's got a little wear there around the number 3. You can see it's got some wear on the top. Still got the tail in. Nothing's been broken off there. But that is a factory smudge. The body moved whenever they were pressing it. Are you serious, Rob? Well, you tell me which 3 and we'll just yank them right off. Because I don't think anybody's going to be able to bid what those are. And this is on an SRT chassis. So like I was explaining to my members, Rob, you got me speechless there for a second, buddy. Like I explained to the members when I was showing off this car, this is the first series of GT40s that AFX Race Masters did in the United States. They started with the SRT chassis. All right, buddy, they're yours. Everyone give Rob a round of applause. Um, uh, yeah, so they started off with the SRT chassis, then they went to the Mega G, and then the Mega G Plus. So this is the first AFX Race Master in the United States. Now, Australia had an Australian toy distributor commissioned AFX to make 6 cars, GT40s, that were Super G Plus. So there's 6 more cars before this, but those were Australian release only. So this is the first set of GT40s, and this is the Dan Gurney. Yep. Okay, so Rob he got the Vet, which is a twin pack. He got the little red Corvette, which is the twin pack, and I don't know if you wanted the F40 or the truck. Which one did you want, Rob? Yeah, I was going to say, Keith, that'll get us right to the giveaway quick. I don't know what your third one was. I got the Corvettes out. Here, I'll quit hovering my hand. And we're only 4 people away from giving away one of Adam's pit kits. F40. All right. Everyone give Rob a round of applause. Beautiful cars. And this one's brand new. Congratulations. A couple of twin pack cars and an awesome F40. Well, let me write that down real quick. And everybody that bought cars should have seen their tracking that hopefully the cars were leaving Springfield. Silver, red, and F40. 200 Rob. Cool. That'll speed things up, like he said, big time. No, yeah. Yeah, no messing around. Exactly, Danny. Well, here, I'll spread these back out again, and I'm still trying to get my composure. Thank you again, Rob. That was awesome. So we got the awesome truck. We got the mail-in F1. We got the Ferrari 512. We got the lighted Firebird with the broken A-pillar and the crack in the back right there. We got the Bill Elliott, and we have the SRT Dan Gurney GT40 red. So awesome, awesome cars left. I mean, we still have 2, 4, 6 cars left. Ford. Okay, so is this what you're talking about, Danny? Is this the Ford? I'm thinking this is what you meant, but the Bill Elliott. Yep. Okay, cool. No, this is a good looking car. That's why I'm holding it up there to show you guys the tampo's all perfect on it, man. It's nothing scratched off of it anywhere. The only thing that is even marring is right there. Like I said, I don't hide anything. All the tampo's perfect there, and the front end's perfect, and there you go. And he even included some blue silicone tires. So we'll put that there. And like I said, since we're giving away the diorama stuff and Keystar, we're not going to run the turntable tonight, so I apologize. But do that right there. Well, I didn't even knock anything over. So $45 is the starting price for the turbo if anybody's interested. And if it gets down to 1 minute, nobody's bid, then we'll end it and go to the next. Let me write it down. Yeah. Danny, the opening bid's 45. Yeah, I'll start doing that. I'll put opening bid there. I'll start doing that in the future. No, well, I guess it'd help if I. Well, I can't spell very well, but you know what that means. Yeah, he got a 50 caliber. Yeah. Yeah, that's a T-bird. Yeah, 45, Michael. Thank you, Danny. Like I said, it's a good looking car. Oh, thank you, Bruce. So it's going to go all the way to the end. And since it is, I'm going to dig it out in my AFX book here. I thought it was in this one. Hey, Paul. There it is. Sorry about that. Like I said, I just don't know this book as well as the TYCO book. And the high bid right now is Bruce at $50. Turbo. So it's got the right chassis underneath it. Hey, Monty. Oh, Danny brought out the sniper rifle. Hope you and your wife are doing well, Monty. Yeah, snipe. Big time. So Danny got it. Hey, John, thanks for joining in. Lay down. There we go. And don't worry, I'm a Bill Elliott fan. So anybody that was interested in these, you'll see these again because I like Awesome Bill from Dawson Bill or $1 Million Bill or whatever you want to call him. But goodbye, Danny, and thank you for bidding, Bruce. And you guys tell me what's up there next. We want the truck, the F1, the Ferrari, the Trans Am, or the GT40. Nissan. Thank you, Michael. Zim. So once again, here's the TYCO racing truck. Everything's dead solid perfect on this truck, guys. Everything except the roll bar. And G-Bud said that he thought you could find it at Slot Car Central. And it's even got a brand new chassis underneath it. So it is in great shape. You can see there's no scratches on the roof. Yeah, it's in great shape. So there's that bad boy right there. And since it's used, we start those off at $40. So let me put in here. I'm going to put in start. Oops. Yeah, it's got a roll bar. I'll dig it out, Zim. Oh, really? Well, we'll check it out here. Thanks to Rick and our new TYCO Bible. Thank you, Rick. We will see what the Bible says and see if we concur. I just don't want to sell it saying that it shouldn't, and it does. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Okay, I found one set of trucks. Styrene rod, yeah. Hey, Todd. He did an awesome point of view running around his track, guys, with a little camera mounted. You guys got to check that out. That's bad to the bone. I love that. Page 52. Thank you. I was working I was 5 pages away. So it doesn't look like it's got a roll bar. So you're not missing a roll bar at all. So that's solid, perfect. Cool. Thank you guys for pointing that out. So no roll bar required. So let's see here. Let me scroll up. Thank you, Jim, again for your help. Bruce has the only bid at 45, and if no one else, Randy bid at 45. Bruce has the high bid at 45, Randy, but if you want to bid higher, you can. But he has the first 45. Okay, 46. There you go. Okay, so Randy's got 46. So it's going to go all the way to the end. Oh, thank you, Bruce. And thank you, everybody, for pointing out that does not come with a roll bar. So this thing's in beautiful shape. I love it because it's got all the sponsors and they're colored in. See, Goody's Headache Powder, Simpsons, Champion, Moroso, Mac Tools, Crane Cams, Goodyear, Mac right there, Hurst shifters, both sides. It's perfect. It's in beautiful shape. I think that was a shelf queen. In my opinion, it looks like a shelf queen. Thank you, Bruce. 10 seconds, so I'm typing in the word sold in case anybody snipes. 5 seconds. There it is. Yeah, me too, Roski. Everyone give Bruce a round of applause. He got him an awesome looking TYCO truck, man. Thing's a beauty. Congratulations, man. Awesome. Like I said, awesome car. I need to write it down real quick. I'm just going to put TYCO truck. That's easy enough. All right. So we're down to the final 4, and then we're going to go to the giveaway. Oh, and we hit 60. Everyone give your round of applause. We're giving away a pit kit. Thanks to my buddy Adam with Adam Slot Cars and More, the original Adam Hurt, Adam, Brianna, and Alex out camping. Thank you guys for your support. And we are going to be giving away a pit kit tonight. Yay! So thank you guys. Yeah, that does rock. Yeah. So we got the new old stock mail-in F1 TYCO. This is the Wildcat body. That's a brand new. That's a new old stock. We got the Ferrari 512 in a non-lighted body with dark glass on a Magna traction. We got the Firebird that is lighted on a Magna traction chassis. And we have the SRT GT40 Dan Gurney number 3. So you guys tell me what you want to see up there next, and we'll get the auction started, and then we'll get right into the giveaways. Hey, Dave, thanks for showing up, man. Oh, Adam's going for the SRT right off the bat. Well, thank you, Adam. So once again, here's the damage on the top. There's the chassis. And then, like I said, that's a factory boo-boo whenever it was in the mold. So I'm showing you everything that's wrong with this car. The front end's still in good shape. I mean, this is the SRT. And beauty. It's a runner. Yeah. Cool. Well, if anybody's interested, you can steal this car for $75. And if you think that's high, go on eBay and try to buy one for $75 and tell me what you come up with. So $75 is the starting bid, and I'll write that in the thing. If it gets down to 1 minute, then that's okay. Like I said. Oh, well, thank you, Adam. So Adam's in at 75. Well, it makes it unique for sure, dude. Thank you, Rob. Adam has the first 75, but it's going to go all the way to the end since 2 people bid. And since 2 people did bid and it's not in the book, I'll show it up close again so everybody can see. I don't want to hide nothing. Thank you, Rob. Not broke off. Sometimes if you see these things used, this is cracked and broken. I've seen people try to get $100 for these things broken. And like I said, this is the SRT chassis. This is the very first series of GT40s that they came out with. Crazy carded, yeah. Carded 150 plus. So I see a loose sell for over $100. So I figured that at $75, that was a good buy. And even at $85, like Rob's at, that's a good buy. Even with that the way it is. They don't make them anymore, guys. I mean, that chassis is gone. They didn't make that many of them to begin with. And I'll have to count up how many SRT chassis GT40s there are, but I'm thinking right off the top of my head, there's 8. But I'm not going to say for certain until I've got them all. Like I said, I'll look on my wall and I can count. I can tell you exactly. The one I'm missing is a Mega G Unicorn. And I've never even seen it in person, just a picture. So I don't, when I say unicorn, that's what I mean by unicorn. And I thought I had a unicorn because I've got the only clear Ken Miles GT40 that came in the Super Coupe set. And I thought that was a unicorn. Nope, not compared to the one I found. The number 7 silver and black. And Rob right now has it at $85, and I'm typing in the word sold because there's 10 seconds left. So if anybody's going to try to snipe him, 5 seconds. There it is. Thank you, Rob. He got 4 awesome cars. Oh, Adam, I'll take a picture. Don't worry. Anytime I get a chance to buy these GT40s, I'm all over them like white on rice. So you will see these again. Trust me. But And thank you both for bidding. Yeah, I was going to say, you literally just, well, you saw it was sold and then your bid. So yeah. And Rob, you got a great buy, buddy. That's a good looking car for a good price. You've made out like a bandit tonight. He's Rob's going with the arrest me red theme tonight. And then uh, Michael not told you, Zim's Aquatic said mail-in car. So this is what he's talking about, mail-in. This is the Wildcat F1 TYCO mail-in, black and gold. Todd, we're going to be giving that away later tonight. So definitely stick around, my friend. That's a Keith Rooster Horton custom that comes with a Rooster Racing custom chassis. Paul, I'd be happy if I was just a day late and $1 short. I'm so broke I can see my own butt. I'm so far behind. But anyway, this is a harder car to find, brand new, unused. And the only way you could get this was mailing it in. They didn't sell them carded or any other way. And I know that I try to get those whenever I can, brand new old stock. So $45 is going to be the starting bid. Yeah, it does look like the John Player Special. Yeah. So since it's a brand new old stock loose, it's 45 if anybody's interested. And that is shelf showcase worthy. Unless you want to race it, that's up to you. But thank you, Bruce. And that's car 4. TYCO Indy 87 to 88. Well, we'll open it up and see if it's molded in light blue plastic and see if it's even more rare. Well, thank you, Monty. So yeah, it's going all the way to the end. And I'll pull the body off. I don't think this is molded in blue. Nope. Molded in black. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, you won the F40 or the GT40 at 85. Adam was just like 1 second too late. And the high bid right now on the mail-in Wildcat F1 is 55 with Bruce. So, yeah, this is your bad boy, Rob. Congratulations, man. One minute. If you've got lag and need to refresh, like I'm getting ready to do on my TV because I'm majorly behind. Commercials. There we go. Now I'm only 4 seconds behind. Yeah, if you refresh, like I just did with my TV, it got me within 3 to 4 seconds. Oh, no, man. Thank you. You got 3 red beauties and a silver beast. High bid is Bruce at 55, and I'm typing in the word sold in case anybody tries to snipe. Oh no! Oh, Randy brought out the rifle. He had the first 70, but I'm going to take a picture. So Bruce had the first 65, then Randy had the first 70, and then Bruce came in at 70 right after. So it's ironic that you both bid exactly the same prices. And then went the other way. So, but Randy, you won that version, buddy. And don't worry, Bruce. I try to get those mail in every time I can because I know there's not that many brand new ones left. So you'll see it again, trust me. Awesome car. Oh, you want to see the Firebird? Just to point out again, you will need to re-glue the post there, and there is a little crack there, but it's a shame those two things are damaged because everything else is beautiful on this car. And it is on a lighted magnet traction chassis, so the light does work. Fire chicken, yes. Oh, you're welcome, Randy. No, thank you and Bruce for bidding. Beautiful. So magnet traction, yeah, that is. Most of them are both A pillars are broken. I've got one that's like that too. That both of them are broken off. But at least that one, if you bent it up, you could glue it in place. Can't do much with that crack, but you can fix that. So, but it is used, and so you know what I try to do with my used cars if I can, and that is keep them at $40, and that's what that one starts at. So $40 is the starting bid on the fire chicken, and that's a set car too, by the way. I think it's called Double Fire. I've got the track set. So, thank you, Bruce. I think it's in the book. I'm almost positive I saw it a second ago whenever I was flipping looking for the Thunderbird. Yep, there it is. And there's the other set version car right there. And I think this is the one G Bud got right there. Trying to find the information on it. Sorry if I'm dead silent. I know that's horrible on a show. They tell you to keep talking. But you know, that whole walking and chewing gum thing's kind of difficult for me. So it's I've still got the original old TYCO Bible, and we're gonna give that away to a member, Monty. A member is gonna win that. This one is the AFX Aurora. Good grief, where's it at? I know they're in here. I just showed you the picture. Thank you, Bruce. Guess I'll have to go the other way. That's weird. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with this book, so I apologize. I got every car. No, I wish I had every car on my wall. But I'm working on it, Keith. Don't have them yet, but I'm working on it. Ten seconds. Check phone. Okay. Oh, Monty. You pulled an Adam. Everyone give Bruce a round of applause. I'm sorry about that, Monty, but don't worry. I like the fire chickens, so I'm going to try to get more. And what am I looking at on my phone, Adam? Because nothing came up. 55. Golly, I just got another commercial. So little loving and she'll be a beaut. That means the last one tonight is the Ferrari 512M AFX. And once again, it's not on a, well, I guess I put it in there the right way. There we go. It's not a lighted body and it's not a lighted chassis, so it's correct. And it's got the dark glass, not the clear glass. I'm looking at my phone, Adam. What am I missing, man? I see the mayor posted a video, and Steve with BS Slot Cars and Easy E Slot Cars posted. Maybe it's just going to take it a second to get here. If you sent me a text. Starting bid is a big bad $40, which is a steal. So $40, and then we're going to give the pit kit away, and then we're going to go to the diorama stuff. Thank you, Bruce. And I don't have the book for these cars, so I'm sorry. Patrick, Bruce has the high bid at 45. But it's going to go to the end since you did throw in a bid. Thank you, sir. Just to show everybody again. Oh, you sent me a picture. Okay. And obviously, I put some new tires on it. Someone replaced the tires, but she's a beauty. I still haven't got it yet, Adam. Yeah, I've only got one of those, John. 72 to 73. Thank you, dude. If any of you guys have any information on those, throw them in the chat. I don't have a book that has them in it, so I can't give any information, and I don't like to give out stuff unless I think I know it's true. If that makes sense. I'm here to educate, not to mislead. We got a minute left. I'll scoot this back and get my version of the one that John's talking about out. I believe this is the one he's talking about. Is this the one you're talking about? Yeah. This one's a hard one to get because people try to really jack up the price on it. But that one's not for sale. I was just wanting to make sure I knew what John was talking about. It's a beauty. Thank you, James. Oh, nice, Randy. 10 seconds left, and I think Bruce has the high bid. 2-1. AJ's rim's nice. Well, Bruce, I think it was just you and Patrick. Oh, Patrick just bid. So, yeah. Let me take a picture. Patrick, I'm sorry, but hey, don't worry though. Everybody that knows, I try to get those 512Ms. I'm trying to collect them all. So when I find them in good shape, I snatch them up. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera to. Ow. So Bruce had 50. You came in at 46 right after the word sold. So congratulations, Bruce. And don't worry, Patrick. Like I said, I like those 512s. You'll see them again. Oh, they're nice, Paul. I just saw you said that, man. All right. So that means here, I'll put Mr. Rodriguez's collection here at the front. We're done with the auction. It's time to give away free stuff. He got him 4 awesome cars. So thank you to everybody that bid, and congratulations to the winners. There's the Rob Rodriguez collection of the first 4 cars. He got the twin pack vets, he got the SRT GT40, and he got the Ferrari F40. He was in arrest me red mode tonight. I mean, Bruce got the Firebird there. Got the Bill Elliott. Got the truck. And thank you again, everybody, for helping me out and pointing out that did not need a roll bar. So that's a steal for that. The Wildcat mail in and the Ferrari 512M. So 9 awesome cars. Thank you, everybody that bid. And congratulations to the winners because they got some awesome, awesome cars. He's putting a used car lot. Now he's got a nice collection going, is what he's got. That's exactly what Mr. Rodriguez has going. He's going to have to jump on Amazon and buy some of those cases if he hadn't already. So I'm going to spin it around here, back to my ugly mug. Sorry to disappoint everybody and show my face again. I know it's probably better to look at that. But it's time to give away a pit kit. And then we're going to give away Keith's diorama and the body and the chassis from Steve with Rooster Racing. So we have got some good stuff to give away. I'm going to get rid of me on the phone. And right now, so there's 60 people was what I'm showing on here. So thank you everybody that showed up. I appreciate it. This is your chance to win. If you win a pit kit and you bought a car, it ships for free. Your whole order ships for free. If you win any of the diorama stuff and you purchase something, it ships for free. And even if you didn't buy anything and you win something, it ships for free. So the key word being, if you win, it's free and it ships for free. So there's 60 people. And in case you guys aren't familiar, how this works, if this is your first time tuning in, I've typed into the random number generator from Google. I put the number between 1 and 60. I hit generate, and it's giving me a number. So I'm writing down pit kit, and I'm going to write down the number so everybody knows that I'm not picking numbers and wanting somebody specific to win. And then I'm going to type the word go in the chat. And then when I think I see the number, I'm going to put stop in the chat and I'll do stuff like this. But I have to go off of my feed. So I'll start at the top where it says go and I'll work my way down. If I goofed up and I didn't see the number, like what happened last week, I apologize. If I get it wrong, but remember it's for free and we're trying to have fun. And once again, thank you to Adam, Brianna, and Alex for donating the pit kit. And let's see here. Wow, thank you, Ed. So Ed just threw in $20 that'll be applied for shipping. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. My wallet thanks you too, my friend. That's awesome. So Ed and Paul and the mayor and Sweet Jane, not only did they supply the shirt and the hat, but they've also gone above and beyond. Yeah, I'm hearting that. So everyone give them a round of applause. That's awesome. That's why I love this community, guys. I mean, awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, so the numbers between 1 and 60, I've got it written down and I've got the word go in there. And before we do, once again, Ed, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And thank you to everybody that does these little things like Adam and Rick and Steve with Rooster Racing and Paul with Nobody's Home and Gale Force Raceway, him and Sweet Jane. Like I said, these things that just help make this community even more special. So with that being said, this is for the 60 viewer live pit giveaway from Adam, Brianna, and Alex of Adam's Slot Cars and More. Go 1 to 60. Oh, I think I saw it. Okay, so if I'm wrong, like I said, we'll redo it, but I think I saw it. I'm scrolling all the way up to top where I have to go so I don't lose the thing. So the number 37. Just to show you, I wrote it down. 37. So any number in the 30s, which I'm going to read off. The very first number was Mike Oliver, 32. MCM, Matt, thank you again for your support and friendship, buddy. 30. MCM, Matt again, 31. MCM 32. PB&J 38. You were really close. We're looking for 37. MCM 33. Toju 33. Mike Oliver 33. MCM 34. MCM 35. If he keeps going that way, we know who's going to win it. Hey, Bob, Electric Avenue 33. MCM 36. Toju 39. Todd. Machines Monty 31. Randy 33. MCM 38. How did you miss 37? Did I miss you? MCM 34. 35. 36. Oh, there's the 17. Maybe that's what I thought I saw. Nope, you just skipped and went straight to 38. Okay. Toju 36. Mike Oliver 34. Mike Oliver 35. Randy 35. Mike Oliver 36. Rick 30. And I guess I was seeing things because Patrick is 35. I don't have 30. Mike Oliver 37 right after I had stopped, so I'll take a picture of that. So I'll just apologize up front, but on my feed, stop and then 37. And they blocked it. We got to run down to the electric room. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I have to go off my feed, and there it is. So he's right after the word stop, and there wasn't a 37 before then. And I thought for sure Matt had it with MCM, but so I'm marking through 37, and Mr. Oliver, you were really close, buddy. But let's close some of those windows. Well, we're up to 63 now, so I'm going to go 1 to 63. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's why I have to go off of my feed, guys, because like I said, everybody's lag's a little different. And I mean, I'm going straight off of my YouTube feed. So theoretically, that should be the fastest feed that there is, but that doesn't mean anything because it is YouTube. But we do have a new number. It's between 1 and 63, and I've got it written down. No, I'm in live chat. Nice call, though, Steph. So 1 to 63, go. Oh, I saw it. Stop. I know I saw it this time. I just don't know who I saw it from first. But the number's 59. Hey, Mike, I see you're 59 in there now. But you weren't the first one. I definitely saw it this time before I typed in the word stop. So any number in the 50s, I'm going to read off. It took me a little bit to get into the 50s, too, because there it is. Bruce, 51. We're looking for 59. Mike Roth, 54. John, 54. G-Bud, 50. Randy, 55. Bruce, 54. G-Bud, 51. John, 54. G-Bud, 52. G-Bud, 55. Bruce, 52. Steve F., 58. Remember, the number's 59. I know I saw it. Roski, 56. John, 59. There it is. I knew I saw it. So it goes Jeff Harris, 18. John, 59. Ed Bad, 18. It's ironic that both of you guys did 18 right around the 59, but I'm going to take a picture. Here, I'll highlight. So my buddy John just won him a pit kit. There it is. So based on mine, it says John. John never wins. Yeah. Well, John won this time. And when I say Adam hooked me up with pit kits, we got pit kits, guys. I think they're all the same. Yeah. But hey, these are the good pit kits. You know why? Because they got the separate magnets. So there you go, John. There's your pit kit. Thank you to Adam and Brianna and Alex. Yep, they're all the same. So 4-gear CUDA got cherry vanilla magnets. Yep. Cool, buddy. And obviously we have plenty to give away thanks to my buddy Adam and his wife and his son. It's a family thing. So I pulled it out for you, brand new, just for yours. Makes me hungry. Yeah, see, it's got those nice special individual magnets that you can actually melt in your mouth. Yep. Just lick them. Well, John, good news is you're still eligible to win one of the diorama pieces. So just once again, I'm going to show this off one more time because we're getting ready to give it away right now. This is it. We've hit the climax. This is it, guys. So the first winner gets to pick if they want the body and the custom chassis from Rooster Racing, or they want the man, the driver, the cameraman, the 2 girls, the pop-up tent, the 4 stacks of tires, and the Scotty Potty. So there's 2 things you get to pick from. It's either the body and the custom racing chassis or the diorama. But the first winner gets to pick. And once again, thank you to Keith, Rooster Horton, and Steve Crossland with Rooster Racing. Without them, you don't get a chance to win that awesome stuff. So I'm going to put car, chassis, and then diorama. And looks like there's 56 people. Yeah, Michael, thank you for saying that, man. No, yeah, everybody should be thanking them, man. That's awesome stuff. I wish I could personally afford to give away stuff like this all the time, but I can't. I just financially I can't. I apologize. But with the generosity of some awesome people, I'm able to be a Scotta Claus, as G-Bud calls me, and that's pretty damn cool. So there's 57 people here live right now, so it's going to be between 1 and 57. Oh my gosh. I'm writing down the number and I'm going to circle it. That way you guys know. See, pen wrote down. That way there's no favoritism because somebody is going to win some awesome stuff tonight. And I can't, I've got goosebumps because this is an awesome, think about this. That'd be an awesome set for me to keep. But Keith has been generous enough with me and given me enough free stuff that I want you guys to get some of his free stuff. So it's between 1 and 57. Oh, well. And good luck to everybody because I know if I was on the other side of this camera watching, I want to win. So 1 to 57, go. Oh, we have a winner. We have a winner chicken dinner. I know I saw it at least once, maybe twice, but I'm scrolling up. I know I saw it for a fact because it was during one of those little pauses before it busted me with a bunch more. The number 57. 57. So any number in the 50s, I'm going to read off. And once again, the first winner gets to pick which one they want. And congratulations and thank you to everybody that's trying to win. The number is 57. Bill, shift into high, 55. Randy, 55. I know I'm pausing because I'm not seeing anything in the 50s. I'm going line by line. I want to make sure that this goes to the right person. So I apologize if anybody thinks I'm being boring. There it is. The very next number in the 50s is my buddy, your pal, G-Bud. That's the very first person I see with 50, the very next 50. So to my feed, and then it goes down a little bit. Jeff Hurst also had 57 too, but I'm going to take a picture and show how it came in on mine first. And then right down there is Jeff Hurst, see, with 57. But to my feed, and I'll go up and I'll go double check. Yes, that's what I saw. G Bud. So just so everybody, I mean, G Bud's a good friend, and I don't want to think people thinking that there was some fishy business going on here. And there's not. I mean, this is all legit, straight up. So any number in the 50s, I'm going to read off again. And there weren't that many. That's why it was easy for me to pick it out real quick. So once again, from the top down, Bill, shift in the high, 55. Randy Sosa, 55. Like I said, there's just not that many in the 50s. So it's easy for me to skip right on down. There it is, G-Bud, 57. So yeah, G-Bud, you're the winner, buddy. Congratulations. Now, I know what I would pick if I were G-Bud, but I'll let G-Bud pick what G-Bud wants to pick. So everyone give G-Bud a round of applause and give Keith and Steve with Rooster Racing and Keith Horton, give them a round of applause for the awesome giveaway. But G-Bud, which one you want, buddy? You want the car with the custom Rooster Racing chassis, or do you want the diorama? There it is. And hey, G-Bud, guess what? Now you're going to get your Rooster Racing Area 51, I'm sure. So there it is. once again, and I'll send you the history that Keith included with me on the car and the history on this and how they got to keep the Coke sponsorship and everything. So everyone give G-Bud a round of applause. And once again, congratulate Keith on some awesome work. And if you want to get your own versions of these, just reach out to Keith down below and he can hook you up. But this one belongs to my buddy and your friend, G-Bud. Congratulations, Mike. Which means we have a bunch of drunk people that can't stand up because I moved the car left. So let me write down G-Bud and car. And I'll let Steve know. Do you want an Area 51, G-Bud? Because I'll talk to him on Monday. So do you want me to put in an Area 51 with that for you, G-Bud? A Super 7 Area 51 custom from Rooster Racing? Or do you just want a standard Super 7? Your choice. Either one. But I got to tell him so he can start building it. Because all of his are custom built. Area 51. I kind of thought so. There it is. G-Bud, body, Area 51. Everyone give G-Bud a round of applause and thank you again to Keith, Rooster Horton, and Steve Crossland with Rooster Racing. Thank you so much. But that doesn't mean we're done giving away anything because now you're going to get a chance at the drunk umbrella girl, the drunk sign girl, the drunk cameraman, the drunk driver, 4 stacks of tires, a porta potty that they didn't make it to, and a pop-up tent. So that's what we're giving away now. And once again, this is thanks to Keith Rooster Horton there in the chat. So everyone be sure and tell Keith thanks. And the best way you can tell him thank is to call him up and order some of this awesome stuff for yourself. And it's between 1 and 63 for the Diorama stuff. So you get all of this. This is for the last freebie of the night. All of this, the numbers 1 to 63. Oh, wow. Those tires look drunk too. That's funny. All right. So once again, I'm going to swing it around back to me so you can see my pretty face when I say go and hit it in the screen. It's 1 to 63. First person on my feed that says the number between 1 and 63 that Google picked, you win all of that awesome stuff from Keith Rooster Horton. So thank you again, Keith. Thank you again, Steve, with Rooster Racing. Go. Oh, I saw it. I actually think I know who won it too. It was during one of those little pauses again. And it didn't take very long. The number 7. 1 to 63. The number was 7. So any single digit number I'm going to read off. Jim Slot Car Obsessions 5. Matt with MCM Slot Car Shop 1. Steve F 8. So close. Mike Oliver 1. Rick 1. Jim Slot Car Obsessions 6. MCM Slot Car Shop 2. MCM Slot Car Shop 3. And there it is. Jim Slot Car Obsessions. That's who I thought I saw. So it goes Dell 39, Jim Slot Car Obsession 7, and Steffi and Mike at 33. So I'm taking a picture now. There it is. Everyone give Jim a round of applause. He's a super great guy. If you haven't gone by and subscribed to his channel and checked out and watched the progress, you're missing out. Super dude. Glad to call him a friend. Congratulations, buddy. Exactly. Those drunk people are so cute. Well, as many times as they're going to circle around Springfield, I'm sure to get to Mr. Benito, they'll have time to sober up. That's going to look awesome, and you can guarantee that that's going to be as part of the diorama setup on his track. So you've got to go by and check out, watch him open them up, make sure they got there safe, and then watch where he puts them on his track on his diorama because he is much farther along on his diorama than I am, and I know he's already got some of Keith's stuff, and that's just going to add to it. So that is so awesome. So congratulations to G Bud on winning Keith's custom Porsche body and Rooster Racing's Area 51. And congratulations to Jim Slot Car Obsessions, Mr. Benito, my good buddy, winning the diorama stuff. That is so awesome. So awesome. Jeff on up for the Rat Pack. Yep. Yep. Oh, no, I am. Guys, I love giving away stuff to you guys because it's just fun. That's what this channel is about is fun. We have fun with this hobby. It's a fun hobby for people to get into. We try to draw other people into it and have fun with us because who doesn't like a bigger party with more people having fun? I know I do. I mean, I'm literally sweating right now because I'm so excited for the grand prize winners. Because, like I said, I know I wanted to win this, and I'm the guy that gave it away. And the diorama stuff, I already have stuff, but I don't have awesome looking drunk girls holding up umbrellas and signs. So that would be really cool too. So I'm just saying, Keith does good quality work. I am never disappointed anytime he sends me something. I can guarantee you won't be disappointed if you give him the chance to do something custom for your layout, or a custom Porsche body, or a custom stock car body, or a NAS truck body. He's got several different bodies. Just reach out to the man. He's a wizard with the stuff. Steve with Rooster Racing. Uh, Obviously, G Bud picked what I would have picked, which was the Area 51 chassis. And obviously, he does good work. And if you want to see one of his chassis run on my track, go look at last Monday night's show, and you will see how much faster that Area 51 is than a standard Super 7, even the ones that he built. And you'll see that the Area 51 with a Lexan body is just as fast as my stock Viper with a hard body on it. That's impressive for a can motor versus an open motor. So very cool stuff. And once again, you can reach out to those guys down below. But and then last but not least, I want to give out a big congratulations on the big pit kit winner, my buddy John. And thank you to once again to Adam, Brianna, and Alex. I'm pointing at the big box down here. Thank you to them for their support and the free gifts there. And thank you to Ed for the big giveaway on the shipping. That was awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. That's what this community is all about. I don't know if anybody's got anything going on for tomorrow, but I do know that I will be back on Monday night with Monday Night Slot Cars. I'm going to have Rooster Racing's custom build on the track that currently holds my track record at Snake Hill Speedway at 2.5 seconds. And then I'm also going to be running Mark Slot Car Garage's Vetonator is what I've named it. And it is in second place at like 2.51. So it's just right there. But my goal is to get both of those a couple of tenths quicker because the cars are faster than my ability. So I'm going to get some more practice behind the trigger and try to improve on those lap times live so you guys can see the record set. And then I'm going to have a bonus track set that is an Australian release only that is going to be pretty cool to see. You're going to have to tune in to see whether or not it's a TYCO or if it's an AFX. If you missed last Monday night show, I showed off a Great Britain or European released TYCO track only, which is really cool with a couple of set cars that aren't even in the TYCO Bible book or the track set for that matter, which was really cool. So I'm always trying to get cool stuff in here to show off because I'm a big history buff collector of everything that has to do with HO stuff. As you can see, I collect it. If it has something to do with HO and it's got history behind it, I try to grab it. So when I do that, I try to share with you guys to show you stuff that maybe you've never seen before or only seen in pictures. And now you're actually getting to see it on a camera. So it's just as much fun for me showing it off to you guys as it is for me actually opening up the box and holding it in my hands. It's really cool. So I'm glad you guys appreciate me showing off that stuff too, because it's really cool, like I said, to see that kind of history and stuff like that. And it's also really cool to see people's custom badass builds basically light sparks and melt plastic on my track so fast that I can't even keep up with it on the trigger. So really, really cool stuff. Thank you so much for everybody joining in. I hope you enjoy, have a good rest of your weekend. Congratulations to the winners again with G-Bud, John, and my buddy, Jim Benito. Those three big winners for tonight. And thank you for the guys that bought the cars, Rob Rodriguez, Danny Sosa, and Bruce. Those are the three big purchasers, and Randy tonight. So we got both the Sosa brothers, Rob and Bruce, in there. Thank you, men, for your purchases. You got some really awesome cars, and we'll get those shipped out to you real soon, as well as the members T-shirts that I talked to the members about. So thanks again, guys. Trust me, try to get out on your track like Todd with Toju Racing says. Spend a half an hour to 45 minutes just playing with some cars on your track. Guarantee it's going to bring a smile to your face. And then try to tune in on Tuesday night. And if you want to join in with Bob at the Electric Avenue and all those great guys, you can join in on some of the virtual racing. That's always a good time, fun to watch. And he's taking ideas on the new track layout for next season. So, guys, once again, support the people that support the hobby. Hit more twice down below. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Get out there, light some sparks, and melt some plastic. And I will see you on Monday night. Bye, guys.